Now, let us look at some nifty little tools that are at your disposal from your platform. If we look into reseller tools here, I'm going to cover some examples with both the savings calculator and the residual calculator. Now, for ease and speed, I will not address every single card type, and I'll just put in some examples here. So, savings calculator, we can create new results and select an acquirer, or we can load a previous result. Why, you may ask? Now, this could be a merchant that you first had dealings with several months ago. You're not going to remember all the information, so we can load previous results here. We can select the acquirer from this list. I'll select Elavon and continue. So we see the column here for current rates for the various card types, the new rate that you are suggesting, and the turnover for that particular card type. So let's have a little example here. Let's say they are unfortunate enough, this merchant, to be tied into a rate of 1.4. So I could go lower. I could go lower and still make money, but I'm going to go in at 0.65 and 0.75 because I still believe there will be a saving. And let's put the turnover in there. Now, I'm going to make these 0, and I told you why before. This is for speed, and so that you don't get bored to tears with even more of my rambling. So here we go. So we can see that the savings are being populated on the right hand side. I can change the acquirer should I have to and change any relevant information. But you can see in these boxes here at the top, blue, black and green, we have a saving, but we have a negative, leaving this net figure. And that is because I have not addressed auth fees. So I can add as much as I want here. You don't need to, but you can add various things such as their existing terminal rental and what you're suggesting, for example. But let's keep this fairly simple. Let's say, again, they're paying 1.4, as we said above, and they're stuck on a 5p auth fee. Now, you've got usual levels of where you'll place the auth fee for anything a little lower than normal. Put it to your support team, your business support team, for consideration. And basically, if the whole deal seems to make money, but you need to tweak a figure on the auth fee, you can always come to us for authorization to drop it. However, for this example, I'm going to go in at 3p. Now, what we'll see at the top, as long as I change this monthly transaction figure, let's say they do 2,500. Click out of that box, and then at the top, now we're making headway. Estimated rate savings £252.50 plus the saving £24.01, bringing a total to £276.51. Now, what I can do here, of course, I can delete the results. I can save them, again, if I'm going to be revisiting the merchant at another time and I want to be able to reflect on what I've actually proposed, or I can generate a PDF. Now, this PDF will be, of course, in your logo and colorings, etc. But it gives the highlighted or headline savings. It also is very transparent because it tells the merchant what we've based it on. So you'll see there 2,500 monthly transactions and a total turnover of X there. It mentions the bank, the card rates, of course, as I mentioned to you, I didn't fill everyone out. But that is a document that you can hand over to the merchant, email to them, etc. But it's another good tool to have in your armory.